Peace and blessings, divine spirit beings. Welcome to Spiritual Healing once more again. I'm your host, Yogi Drawback, and my topic for today is about how all ascended masters came with one message. So because of different cultures, because of different traditions, because of different beliefs, they had to come to those different nations according to how the system of life it was or it is in that current nation of people. So because of that, that's why it's one message, but it has different flavors to it. Because for example, if I come in just one way to all the people, we won't have the same perspective or the same opinion or the same agreement to that message. Because for example, let's say it's the four of us, I'm facing this way and the other is facing at me, and the one on the right is facing to the left and the one on the left is facing to the right. If I write an M, to me it's an M, but the one opposite to me will see it as a W. The other one will see the number 3, the other one will see it as an alphabet E, and because of these different direction that we are in, the different positions that we are standing in, we might have a debate on what actually that letter or that alphabet is. But if the divine wants to break that message down to us in a way or in a level that we will understand, it has to come to me in the position that I am facing at. If it's the M position, then it will be in the M position. If it's a W position to that other guy, it has to come to that other guy in the same W position, and to other guys and so forth, because as we having different cultures and traditions and beliefs, we will see things differently, and it actually is what shapes our personalities as well, because of the community that we are raised in, because of the people that we see every day when we grow up, and the teachings that we receive from our guardians. It could be our parents, or it could be our aunties, our uncles, and our friends, family members, or family friends as well. So because of that, that's what builds our personalities, that's what builds our views. So if you come as an Indian trying to explain spiritual things in an Indian way, we as Africans, we might misunderstand the message that you come in with. But when you come as an African raised in Africa, then there are possibilities that I might get the message that you are trying to convey to me, that they're trying to teach me, or you're trying for me to understand. So the divine, when it incarnates in this earth, when it incarnates in this physical world, when it comes to India, it might come as Krishna or Gautama. When it comes to the Middle East, it might come as Muhammad or Yeshua. When it comes to Africa, it might come as Heru or Akhenaten. These different ascended masters, they were teaching the same message. It's just that it has different flavors because of what? Our different backgrounds. So it will be selfish of one nation to think that they are a chosen generation and that they have one truth and that is the only truth, and the way they view God or the way they view the Creator is the only way of viewing the Creator, and to prove that this is one message, this is why you find similarities in the teachings of especially, like you find that in Kemet, they knew a certain meditation as Maitawi, but in India they know it as yoga, or samadhi, or whatever school of thought it might be. And you go to the south of Africa, you find that the Zulu people know it as Umbilini, So because of that, when we study these teachings, we find that they have different names, or they have maybe different titles to certain positions or certain methods of meditation, but this is the same thing. It's the same meditation practice that the Indians are practicing, that we are practicing, that other beings from other different continents or countries or nations practice it. It's just that it has different names. But because of us forgetting who we really are and thinking that we are these physical beings, these human beings, that's what's blocking us from reaching enlightenment. And those who reach enlightenment, they come and try to teach it, and then we twist it because we don't want to view it in that spiritual view. We want to view it in a physical way or in a physical form, and that's where it gets distorted, and that's where we misunderstand it. But you have to approach it as a child, as if we don't know anything, to empty our cups before the new tea comes in, before the new wine comes in. But we are now taking our personal practices, which is religion. Religion is personal, and we are taking it from a personal space into a universal space, and that's why we having these conflicts, and that's why we having these differences. But if we strive to see beyond our physical form, then we will be able to return to that oneness and return to Godhead. So that's my message for today, that all these ascended masters came with one message, came with one teaching. So we need to break those barriers and create bridges so that we can now find pieces and pieces of the truth and make this one whole puzzle of one truth, of the divine truth, of the divine ways of life. So thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much. May you have a beautiful life. Guidance and protection, love and light. Namaste. Rastafari Hotep. Ashe.